Hey, what's going on today? We're gonna walk away jacked. You're gonna look great. So you're gonna feel great. You're gonna be strong. And lower body power workout on the INSTASHRED program. That's right, the whole frickin' thing. I'm not holding anything back. I'm not hiding any secrets. I'm gonna share with you every single component of the workout and why it's so effective, hitting those type 2 muscle fibers, the fast twitch. If you give this workout and just the few sets that are within it, all you've got, that's gonna be the best possible progress you can make, I swear. Focusing on that strength component before we switch it up later in the week to get the best of both worlds and shift more towards the hypertrophy style training with lower rest periods, etc. But today is all about strength. I'm gonna go through every single exercise and why it's so effective, a few key ways to tweak every single exercise and do it exactly the way you need to get the most out of the very few sets that you're doing today. It doesn't take a lot of time. It doesn't take a lot of thought and effort. You don't gotta go overkill in the gym. And that's really all that needs to be done. Work smarter, not harder. So many people bust their butt for so many sets and they're not even calculating how much work they're putting in, such as total tonnage or total volume of their workout. They're just going in, hitting set after set. You know, if you did 10 sets this week and next week you only do 8 total sets on legs, well, technically you did less this week than last week, which means, hey, your body's gonna be like, yo, dude, we did 10 sets last week. We got this. We don't need to grow. We don't need to adapt. We don't gotta change. And so these workouts are planned specifically to do as little as possible and get as much out of it as possible, okay? So you're literally putting in as little work as possible to still make progress so that you can not have to do more than you need to. Duh, it's working smarter, not harder, baby. So let's get into this workout. Check out how I break down each and every exercise to get the most out of the very few exercises that we're gonna do in this entire workout. And by the way, are you subscribed yet? If you're not, I would love for you to do so because this channel is all about living a flexible, sustainable lifestyle, baby. Looking and feeling your best, but still enjoying your life the way you want it. You wanna have some beers with the boys, you wanna have some pizza with the family, you can do it. We are here to show you how to live and look your best. So go ahead, please hit that subscribe button and follow us for more great content just like this one. So today we're doing lower body power day, so we're working within like 6 to 8 rep range. And the key with any program, really, we're doing INSTASHRED lower body power day, but any program that you're doing between like 6 to 10 reps, you want to take ample rest in between sets. You want to allow your muscles to recover. ATP regeneration is important, so if you've only got a couple heavy sets, you want to make sure you can maximally prepare and push the most amount of weight with the most amount of muscle groups in those rep ranges. So we're taking a couple minutes rest between these sets because today there's only like, it's my program, I should know. I think 8 total working sets for both quads and hamstrings, so you want to make the most in between every set so that you get the most out of every set. I just want to capitalize real quick on the point I just mentioned in taking about 1 to 3 minutes of rest between sets, okay? Sometimes even 4 to 5 minutes, especially on a big movement like the squat or the straight leg deadlift, because these movements are gonna take a lot out of your body. It's gonna be very taxing, okay? You want ATP to recover properly as much as possible so that you have as much force and effort going into the next set, okay? This is important because we're doing such few sets already today and we really want to push as much weight as possible, as safely as possible with these big compound exercises, which means we're using multiple muscle groups. We want to push as much weight as possible, okay? So in order to do that, we want to make sure we actually take a good amount of rest between sets. A lot of people think you should probably take less rest periods because you want to lose fat and you want to keep the heart rate up. That's so true in some cases. We'll be doing that later in the week, which INSTASHRED prescribes with the higher paced hypertrophy style workouts. But today, the goal with these few sets that we're doing is to take your time, take it slow, recover, feel like you're gonna be able to push that weight just the same as you were the last set because you want to be able to do just that to progress properly and get the best out of your workout. So same with these, we're only doing 8 total reps, so you wanna check out my depth here. Look how low I get. Nice and low, sink into that rep. You wanna make the most of it. Most people on these hack squats would only go to about here. You're missing half the range of motion. Get down there, sink, engage the glutes, hammies a little bit, fire back up. All right, straight leg deadlifts. So same with this, we're only doing 3 sets of 8, so you wanna make the most of the movement. And a lot of people don't really know how to engage their hamstrings on heavy straight leg deadlifts. So first thing is you want to keep your toes in. That's really going to help with the emphasis on the hamstrings, keep the glutes out of the movement. And then you want to keep the bar close and stick your butt back like you're trying to touch a wall with your butt. So as I come up here, I'm going to stick my butt back, increase the stretch on the hamstrings, bar close. That's how you're going to get the most out of it, especially on the heavy sets.
You know, what's crazy about these tips is they work so well. Every single person we've ever worked with gets such great results because we're doing the split between strength and hypertrophy. Every single training program that you're on, you should have a split between lower rep sets, okay, between 6 to 10, and then the higher rep sets, okay? You want to take advantage of hitting both your type 1 and type 2 muscle fibers, okay? By doing this, you're able to get the best of both worlds, okay? You should be training each muscle group twice a week, okay? Once a week just greatly minimizes the amount of growth you can get, the amount of recovery, the amount of breakdown. If you're doubling your workouts each week, even if it's splitting up the sets, you're not necessarily doing twice as many workouts, you're just splitting up the volume, okay? The muscle can recover a lot better, and by splitting up the workouts, you can kind of have two total focuses, okay? So with INSTASHRED, we've got the first part of the week where it's upper and lower body power day. So you really go in with this mindset of like, okay, strength focus, I'm gonna take my time, I'm gonna push as much weight as possible. And then later in the week, you have a rest period, rest day, right in the middle of the week, and you just get to switch the flip, okay? Flip the switch, whichever it is, whichever you want it to be. Then you shift focus into like, okay, higher paced workout, okay, shorter rest periods, okay, I wanna get the blood flowing, I wanna get that pump, I wanna really push and take a lot less time. And it's fun, it's a good switch up, but every program should incorporate that. Every program should have the split between strength and hypertrophy, and if you're not, I promise you, you'll get a lot more results if you do. There's a lot of programs out there that work, but are you getting the most out of the time and effort that you're putting in the gym? You're driving to the gym, you're getting the workout done, you're taking the time to shower afterwards and prep and drink a pre-workout and make your post-workout meal, all that crap. You want the time that you're gonna put in at the gym to be as effective as possible, right? And this is the way to do it, man. This split right here, this lower body power day, sets the tone for the week to break the muscle down in a totally different way than most training programs do. And then you're also getting the other benefit of the hypertrophy, higher paced leg workout later in the week. That's how you get the best results.
Last quad exercise of the day, we're doing 2 sets of just 10, okay? 10 reps is the highest we're gonna go for a lower body power day. But the key with these, usually what I'll tell people is to point your toes forward. That's gonna put a lot more isolation on the quads, but we're going for power, we're going for strength today. So you wanna keep your toes pointed up. You wanna flex your tibialis to get more power. Here, we don't want to point, that's going to decrease our power, so we want to flex our toes up, power through the movement. 10 good strong reps. Lying leg curl, similar concept as the leg extension. We're only doing 2 sets of 10 reps, but we're focusing on power, strength today, right? So we want to make sure we flex our toes here. Here is going to allow me to get way more power. I'm going to bring in a little more glutes than I need to, but I'm going to at least overload the hamstrings more, to whereas if I pointed my toes, I'm going to isolate the hamstrings more. So later in the week, we'll do hamstring curls again, but we're going to isolate the hamstrings more by pointing the toes. But today, we're going to flex the toes and get more strength. Heavy calf day. So what you want to focus on here, so we're only doing 3 sets again, okay? 3 sets of 9. So all the way down, all the way up. You're just gonna have to trust that I have big calves underneath my knee pads, okay? And if you don't think I have big calves, you gotta go look at another video and judge for yourself if you even want to listen to me. But you want to come all the way down, all the way up. Especially if you're going heavy, dude. So many people are just gonna sit in this middle rep range, and our Achilles are so strong where it really will take over. Like you'll get no work in the soleus or the gastroc, short for gastrocnemius. See, I know my shit. I got decent calves under here. But if you're not going all the way down, coming all the way up, getting a good squeeze in the actual calf, I swear your Achilles is gonna take over. Get a shot on my Achilles. See, this guy right here, if you're doing this shit, that guy is gonna do all the work and you're gonna get nothing out of here and you're wasting your time and energy. So do them nice and slow. Ooh, I held that. I don't know if I'm gonna get a full 9 now. Ooh, he's still recording too. Better do it for the gram. For the tube.
Man, these exercises are the best. If you're not incorporating these exercises into your regimen already, please make sure you do, okay? These exercises are some of the best out there with the strength rep ranges and with the hypertrophy rep ranges, okay? Whether you're going heavy or light, these exercises right here are the cream of the crop, baby. They're really, really good. So in closing today, once again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. We've got tons of free content that's gonna get you the best possible progress with your health and fitness, help you look and feel your best while still living that flexible, sustainable lifestyle. So please follow us for more great content like this. Hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, take note of these exercises we did. Take note of these tips we performed. And if you have a workout program right now that you really don't have a lot of clarity with, you're just kind of doing something to do it, really get a little more laser focused, okay? To get the best results, all you gotta do is dial things in a little more, because if at the end of the day, you're going to the gym or you're at home putting in the time and effort with the workouts, why not get a little more clarity clarity as to what you're actually doing, okay? Instead of playing the guessing game and just hoping the progress comes, dial things in a little bit, okay? That's exactly what the INSTASHRED program does. We have our free body type quiz where it assesses where you're at, where you're looking to go, and finds the best possible outcome based off a 30-second body type quiz so that you can pinpoint exactly what you need to do. And the effort that you're gonna put in, the work that you're gonna give, actually goes to work and gets you where you want to go. So thank you for watching this video. Please implement some of these tips, these exercises, and make sure you're going heavy and light within your workouts to get best bang for the buck. See you next time.